welcome out to the field at Atascocita and tonight's game between the Conroe Tigers and your Atascocita Eagles. Here are tonight's starting lineups first for the visiting Conroe Tigers. Leading off in left field, number 1, Cordell Vogel. Batting second at second base, number 5, Dawson Chibley. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 17, George Fisher. They'll be DHing third baseman, number 3, Wyatt Jordan. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 31, Riley Wolfswager. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 21, Dontavius Dickey. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 20, Colton Domowski. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 12, Scott Form. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 2, Tyler Lindweber. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 4, Nathan Lydian. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask everyone to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for tonight's playing of the national anthem. This is defense for the Eagles on the mound Clark behind the plate Larry at first Hickenbottom. At second Anderson, at short Bradford, at third Payne, in left Rod, in center Martinez, and in right Pisano.
Hello and welcome everyone into Texan Live's coverage of high school baseball, presented by TexanDrive.com. Coming to you live from Atascocita High School in Humboldt, Texas, in a District 16 6A matchup between the Conroe Tigers and the Atascocita Eagles. Rick Wilk here, and I'm happy to bring in this game live tonight on TexanLive.com. Some quick notes before the game starts today. The Atascocita Eagles come into this game with a district record of 5-6. An overall record of 15-12. And they'll be facing the visiting Conroe Tigers, who have a district record of 2-8 and overall record of 5-15. They're looking to play spoiler tonight, and we're bringing this game live on TexanLive.com. The first pitch low for ball number one. Count will be 1-0. Second pitch foul down the line, and it's out of play. That'll be strike number one. Count is 1-1. And a pitch high in the zone, swung on a miss. Runs count 1-2. And there's pitch high. Runs count 2-2. Kind of overcast day out here in Atascocita. And there's check swing, and he's called strike three, and that'll be one out here in the top of the first.
The second baseman, number 5, Dawson Sugar.
First pitch is high to Shibley. Runs count 1-0. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch. And a swing, and the ball's fouled off down the line. Out his guys over there in the dugout. That'll be two strikes. Runs count 1-2. One out here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch. That'll be two strikeouts to start the game.
The designated hitter, number 17, Jordan Fisher.
Fisher coming up to bat for the Tigers. Looking to get something started here in the top of the first inning. First pitch misses outside for ball number one. Ball swung on, lifted high, and out of play. 1-1 in the count. Pitch catches the outside corner, runs count 1-2. Great pitch there. And there it is. That's strike number 3, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning. Great start by the Eagles. Hey, we'll be here and back after these messages from our sponsors.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Hey, we're back in the bottom of the first inning. If you'd like to know more about Texan Live, feel free to check out the rest of the website for articles, highlight videos, upcoming games, and a whole lot more. Like our Facebook page, Texan Live, and follow us on Twitter at Texan_Live. And the first pitch misses outside, ball number 1. And the second pitch follows suit, 2-0. And a pitch catches the outside corner low for strike number 1. Counts 2-1. Another pitch misses outside. Runs count 3-1. This is a hitter's count here. I'd be surprised if the batter wasn't swinging out his shoes. And another pitch misses outside. Good lead off at bat by number 21.
Number 11, Jay Anderson.
All right, here we go. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Leadoff batter took a great walk. Brings up number 11, Mr. Anderson, the catcher. Curveball missed the outside part of the plate. Ball number 1. Another pitch missed outside. It's 4 straight balls. Looking down at the coach over there, I'd be surprised if he's going to let him swing on this pitch. Runners off and moving, punch laid down. It's into fair territory, and he's over to first safely. Great bunt laid down by Anderson, and both runners are safe. So that's runners on first and second. So, runners on first and second, no outs. Brings up Anthony Pagano, number 17. It's the big right fielder. Has a chance to start this game and lead it off with some runs. Pitch on the outside corner. And it falls in there for strike number 1. And there's a pitch drove on, and it's going to be in center field. And the coach sending him. And the throw to the plate. And he's in there safely. Throw back to second, and he's also in there safely. That'll be recorded in there as an RBI single by Pagano.
Number 27, Alex.
No outs here in the bottom of the first, and already life for the Atascocita Eagles. That was a great inside out swing shown there by Pagano to line that ball safely out to center field. Brings up to bat Solari. Up, foul ball. Batter attempted a bunt, but it hit off him in the box. And here in baseball, that's considered a foul ball. And a curveball catches the inside part of the plate. It's a questionable call, but it's in there for strike number 2. Pitch high and outside for ball number 1. Some info here on Solari. He's also a 3-sports player here in Atascocita. Letterman in football, Letterman in baseball, and on the JV team in basketball. And a great swings lifted out to left field. And it'll be corralled in for out number 1.
Left fielder, number 24, Matt Roy.
Good job, roll out. Let's go, kid.
All right, so runners on first and second, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. It brings up the number 5 batter, Wilrut. And runners off and moving, and he's in there safely. No, strike. And that bunt was offered at, and that'll be strike number 1.
Good job.
So runners on first and third, 1 out, 1 strike on the batter. And I'd imagine the runner on first be off and moving. Big lead taken. And nothing happens as the ball's low in the dirt. Runs count 101. Decent lead taken over there at first base. And he's off and moving. And a ball low was just saved by the catcher. And he's in there stand-up steal. So runners on second, third. Count will be 2-1. And a ball is lined out to the left fielder. Third baseman tagging there. He's off and moving. And he'll be in there safely. Brings across the second run of the inning on that sacrifice fly.
Good job. Let's go. Don't pass it.
After that sac fly, we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Runner out there on second for Higginbotham. And slider misses outside for ball number 1. Higginbotham swinging those explosive Louisville Slugger bats. And a pickoff attempt, and it glances off the shortstop's glove.
Good job. Let's go.
So runner remains at second. Higginbotham has 1 ball to him. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Sorry, 2 runs come across. Ball in the dirt low. Ball number 2. Counts 2-0. And a ball that catches the low part of the zone. That'll be strike number 1. Counts 2-1. And a curveball hit and lifted out to center field. Who's under it? And catches it, retires the side, but damage is done and 2 outs come across. Hey, we'll see you after these messages from our sponsors.
Cerna is a local family-owned business located right on Will Clayton and a one-stop shop for your home, auto, liability, and business insurance needs. Please stop in or give us a call at 281-812-9775. We're also proud to support all of the Humble ISD athletes.
Look out for the Tigers. First baseman number 31, Silas Horslaughter.
The first pitch swung on and lifted out to right field. And after tracking it down, it's caught for out number one. One pitch, one out. Starts top of the second. And first pitch swinging, it's fouled out of play down the right field line. And a hard swing and a miss on a ball that was high in the zone. Runs count 0-2. One out already here in the top of the second. There's pitch high, counts 1-2. And a swing and a miss in the dirt, and the catcher's got to run out. Throws ball down to first, and boom, there's a strikeout for out number 2. So far, 5 up, 5 down. Atascocita Eagles pitcher is just making quick work of this Conroe Tiger lineup. Ball swung on and lifted foul back here behind us. And another ball swung on and fouled off out of play. Runs count 0-2. And there's a ball high, waist pitch, but a good one. Count to be 1-2. And there's a swing and a miss for strike number 3. That'll be 6 up, 6 down in the start, the first 2 innings. Hey, we'll be back to you after these sponsors.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation, thanks to all of our great fans.
So now it's time for the model year closeout.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get a new Buick Enclave or a new Buick LaCrosse for just $299 a month.
Or get 0% interest for 60 months. Get these great deals and more at our model year end closeout.
Texan GMC Buick on Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
the score? I'll look in a little bit. I'll look.
Leading off for the Eagles, the third baseman, number 2, Noah Payne.
All right, here we are in the bottom of the second inning. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Noah Payne up to bat for the Atascocita Eagles. Second pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Go, Noah, be 2 strike here, kid. Let's go.
Pitch outside. Good frame job by the catcher, but it is going to be ball number 1. Ball swung on and lifted out to second base without a move, and boom, there's out number 1. Hey, that was a good swing to fight off a high fastball.
The shortstop, number 22, Kyle Bradford.
So with one out here in the bottom of the second inning, brings up number 22, Kyle Bradford.
Hey, be a lead up here. Let's go, kid.
Ball swung on and hit the inside part of the bats, lifted out to left. He's under it. There's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1, Josh Martinez.
And with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, brings up for the Eagles, Josh Martinez. Many people don't know, but Josh Martinez secretly likes to crochet on the side. And a bunt attempt offered out and pulled back, but it's in there for strike number 1. And that curveball's in there for strike number 2. Martinez is going to choke up here and see if he can put a ball in play. And a curveball's low. And that'll be ball number 1. Counts 1 and 2. Martinez digs it in. Pitch outside, catches the corner for strike number 3, and that'll end the inning. Hey, we'll be back to you after these words from our sponsors.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Number 12, Scott Ford.
All right, we're back in the top of the third inning. Leading off for the Tigers, it's Horn, the catcher. And he takes the fastball down the middle for strike number 1. Horn lays off a fastball high, and that'll be 1-1. Pitch catch to the outside corner. New 1-2. Umpire has a wide zone, but at least he's consistent. Curveball misses outside, and it gets away from the catcher. That'll be 2-2. Ball swung on and lifted high into foul territory. Third baseman's under it. And there's out number 1.
Shortstop number 2, Tyler Lindweber.
Hey, this is a good chance to tell you about the Aaron Glenn camp, TexanLive.com's football camp. It's the 4th annual one coming up here in the summer. It'll feature former NFL Pro Bowler Aaron Glenn. We're accepting the first 300 to register. Participants receive a camp shirt, a wristband, a light meal all 3 days, water, Gatorade, autographed cards signed by the coaches, and specialized training by professionals. $25 is the low cost this year, and we're happy to see you coming out to the Aaron Glenn football camp. And there's a pitch outside. And the Atascocita Eagles pitcher is working quickly. Counts 2-1. Ball swung on and hit, and it's lined out to the first baseman. And that'll be 2 outs. And that'll be 8 batters up and 8 batters retired. I'm not trying to jinx them, but this is a gem of games so far by Mr. Park. First pitch is high for ball number 1. Ball swung on and lifted back out of play. Runs count to 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd.
I'll take care of it.
And a curveball skips in there for ball number 2. And second pitch is fouled back. Runs count 2-2. Looking for his 5th strikeout of the night right here. And curveball hit down the line, foul. And a fastball missed outside. Runs count 3-2. He better battle back here. Ball's hit and lifted, skied foul. Ball's hit and lifted out to the shortstop. Corrals it in for out number 3. That'll be 9 up, 9 down. Mr. Parks completely perfect. So we'll see you after these words from our sponsors here at TexanLive.com.
Cerna is a local family-owned business located right on Will Clayton and a one-stop shop for your home, auto, liability, and business insurance needs. Please stop in or give us a call at 281-812-9775. We're also proud to support all of the Humble ISD athletes.
Here we are at the bottom of the third. Top of the lineup leading off the inning. And the first pitch to Big Chris is outside, ball number 1. And a pitch catches the outside corner for strike number 1. Runs count to 1-1. A pitch misses. That'll be 2-1. Chris Petch. Now, Mr. Chris is known as a mathlete around the Atascocita hallways. Runs count 2-2 after a questionable call in the outside corner. And a curveball miss outside. The runs count full, and we'll be wondering if the mathlete can get on base safely to start off the bottom of the third. And he does it. He walks. Great battle there by Pesh. So Pesh now, for both at-bats, has walked both times. He's still 0 for 0. But a productive member of this team. That'll bring up his buddy, Mr. Anderson, number 11. And Pesh is off moving. There was a check swing. Throw down, and he's got Pesh. That'll be out number 1. Kind of a late jump by Pesh. Gets him called out. Caught ceiling. Anderson cheating up on the plate. Curveball outside misses. And that'll be 2-0. That's a hard cut. Strike number 1. Runs count 2-1. Hey, if you'd like to know more about Texan Live, feel free to check out the rest of the website for articles, highlight videos, upcoming games, and a whole lot more. Like our Facebook page, Texan Live, and follow us on live on Twitter at Texan_live. Counts 2-2 with 1 out. No runners on base after the runner was caught stealing. And a ball that skips in. Runs the count full, 3-2. And there's a swing and a miss for strike number 3. That'll be 2 outs here in the top of the third. Bottom of the third, excuse me.
Right fielder, number 17, Anthony Pagano.
Pagano coming up to bat.
What?
Hey, and that gives me a chance to talk to you about one of our sponsors, TexanDrive.com. Head on over to Texan dealerships located on Will Clayton at 59 for great specials and deals on over 1,500 vehicles in stock. Go in and ask for the head coach, Bert Brocker, or shop Texan GMC Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram 24/7 at TexanDrive.com. And after the Conroe coach has a chance to go over and talk to his young starter, the game will resume with a 0-0 count to Pagano. And a curveball fall in there for strike number 1 on Pagano. And there's a fastball outside. Runs count to 1-1. Pagano's swinging one of those explosive Louisville Slugger bats. You can go get one of those Louisville Slugger bats by shopping shopsluggerswag.com. Hard hit ball to the second baseman who corrals it, throws it over to first, and that'll be out number 3, who retires aside. Hey, and we'll be back following these words from our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to TexanLive.com.
Tigers, Conroe.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation, thanks to all of our great fans.
So now it's time for the model year closeout.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get a new Buick Enclave or a new Buick LaCrosse for just $299 a month.
Or get 0% interest for 60 months. Get these great deals and more at our model year-end closeout.
Texan GMC Buick on Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
Leading off top of the fourth for the Tigers, the left fielder number 1, Conroe.
All right, here we are in the top 4th inning. Park's still on the mound for the Eagles, throwing a Jim. And his first pitch to the Conroe Tiger batters, low for ball number 1. And that pitch's in there for strike number 1. Runs count to 1-1 here in the top of the 4th. And the third pitch is swung on and fouled into the stands down the right field line. Excuse me, the left field line. That'll be strike number 2. And a swing and a miss. That'll be strike number 3. And the first batter in the top of the 4th retired.
Second baseman number 5, Joshua Shipley.
And Shibley coming up to bat for the Conroe Tigers. His head's hanging a little low as Park's throwing a Jim out here at Atascocita. Hey, and we want to thank you for tuning in to TexanLive.com. I'm Rick Wilk. Oh, and there's a shot out there to right field. Right fielder's under it, moving around. And he catches it for out number 2. And like I was saying, we're out here at Atascocita High School.
Number 17, George Fisher.
Covered a game between the Atascocita Eagles and the Conroe Tigers. Hey, and remember that you can rewatch everything that you see here tonight in the conclusion of this game in our archive videos. You can pause, rewind, fast forward, view a play you may have missed, or simply watch a great highlight from the game right here on TexanLive.com. Pitch swung on and lifted. Anderson's moving out, but it's out of play. And it looks like it might have hit one of the elderly out there on the right field side. Watch out, ma'am. Oh, and a swing and a miss on a slider that moves outside. There's strike number 2. Oh, and that ball's in there low. And that'll be ball number 1. Counts 1 and 2. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Mr. Parks bearing down. And another ball swung and hit out there. Watch out, Miss Beverly. The ball's coming down. And she moves quickly on that walker. And another ball swung on, and it's glanced off his foot. That's a foul ball. Count remains the same, 1-2. And a fastball high. Count runs 2-2. Might have had to waste one there. And there's a check swing, and it's called down, but it's safe. No, he did not go around. Runs count full to 3-2. Mr. Park has to bear down if he wants to keep this gym going. Oh, and a great play by the center fielder, saving Mr. Park's perfect game. But don't tell Mr. Park. Hey, and we'll be back after these calls from our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to Texan Live.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Lead off the bottom of the fourth for the Eagles. The catcher, number 27, Alan Solari.
All right, here we come into the bottom of the fourth inning. Score is Atascocita Eagles 2, Conroe Tigers nothing. Leading off is the four-hole hitter, Solari. And a hard hit shot down there to center, and it falls in safely for a single. Good swing by Solari.
The left fielder, number 24, back, Conroe. And the courtesy runner over at first base, number 9, Stephen Hunter.
And there'll be a pinch runner for the catcher. That'll be Stephen Hunter. Sure. All right, so runner on first base, no outs, brings up Mr. Will Rutt, number 24. And a wild pitch, and Mr. Hunters keeps moving, and he turns around second. He's booking for third. Throw down to third, and it's not going to be there. That is a two-base error by the pitcher on that wild pitch. And that's not what the Tigers needed. Time's called as the Conroe coach heads out to see his young pitcher. Hey, and that gives me a chance to tell you about the Aaron Glenn camp that's coming up. It's Texan Live's 4th annual summer football camp featuring NFL Pro Bowler Aaron Glenn. We're accepting the first 300 to register. Participants receive a camp shirt, wristband, a light meal for all 3 days, water, Gatorade, autograph card signed by the coaches, and specialized training by professionals. There's a $25 fee, which is really cheap if you look at football camps in our area. Hey, you can sign up on TexanLive.com. All right, it seems like the Conroe coach talked to his young pitcher, and he's squared away and good to go. But he doesn't have an easy task ahead of him, as Mr. Wilrod's a big, tall kid, and he can hit it a mile. Counts 1-0. No outs. Runner on third. Bottom of 4. Curveball misses low. That'll be ball number 2.
And a swing, and it's hit deep and high out to left field. Oh, and the shortstop's under to corral it for out number 1. Great play out there by the shortstop. And with that great play, the runner at third's held, which brings up number 13 with 1 out, a runner on third. Number 13, Jonathan Higginbotham. Let me make a little prediction here. He's swinging that Louisville Slugger, and I have an inclination that he's going to hit the heck out of this ball. And a ball's hit and squared out to right field. That might be long enough for the runner, and the runner's off moving. Throw! And he's in there safely. Great sacrifice fly there by Higginbotham.
Number 2, Noah Payne.
Noah Payne coming up to bat. Number 2, he's got 2 outs already. And first pitch swung on, and it's out of play. Miss Beverly out there on the walker. Well, look at that move she just made to get out of the way of the ball. Great play, Miss Beverly. All right, back to the game. That will be the strike number 1. And a good curveball there and a swing and a miss by Payne. Count 0-2, 2 out. 1 run's already come across this inning. And a fastball outside. Good frame job, but it's not there. Runs count to 1-2. Time's called, and Payne steps out to gather himself, and he's back in. He digs in, gets ready. And here comes the payoff pitch. And swung on and fouled out of play. Count remains the same, 1-2. And a curveball that's low, but Payne finds a way to hit it out in the outfield. He's digging for 2. Throw's coming. And he's in there for a stand-up double. That a way to fight that pitch-off young man.
Number 22, Kyle Bradford.
So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th, 1 runner already coming across. Kyle Bradford coming up. Hey, if you wanted to know the Rockets score, it's 40-32 with our hometown boys up top with 8 minutes left to play in the 2nd quarter. Let's go Rockets. Counts 1-0 to the back. And a questionable call on the outside corner. Runs count to 1-1.
Good job, baby.
Ball swung on and lifted, but it might be able to make a play. Nope, it's out of play. And counts 1-2.
Bases all we need, kid. Let's go. Looks like I be right above.
Runner on second, 1-2, 2 outs.
And a pitch that skips in there, and the runner's off and moving. Good throw, but he's out. And that'll bring the end to the bottom of the fourth. But damage is done as another runner crosses. Score is 3-0. Atascocita Eagles on top. We'll be back for these words from our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to Texan Live.
Cerna is a local family-owned business located right on Will Clayton and a one-stop shop for your home, auto, liability, and business insurance needs. Please stop in or give us a call at 281-812-9775. We're also proud to support all of the Uncle ISD athletes.
Bring up for the Tigers, first baseman number 31, Riley Buschlager.
Riley Buschlager coming up to bat for the Conroe Tigers here in the top of the fifth inning. Scores 3-0. Atascocita Eagles on top. See if the Tigers can do something. Swing and a miss on the inside pitch, and that'll be strike number one. Pitch catch to the outside corner for strike number two. Buschlager up at bat. His mom makes him put all the cookies at the top shelf because he's so tall. And the count on Buschlager's 1-2. And that pitch is swung on and fouled back behind us. And my cameraman, Will Betts, over there trying to make a good play, but he's a little uncoordinated, so that ball got past him. And the payoff pitch, and it gets away. So that'll be a strikeout, but he reaches base safely as the ball gets away from the catcher.
The right fielder number 21, Octavius Sticky.
And that ruins the perfect game. But we still have a bid for a no-hitter. So if we can knock on some wood at home, we have a good chance. Strike one and throw down to first, but he's in there safely. And a pickoff Tempe's back in safe. And a slider missed the outside corner. Count will be 1-1. So runner on first here in the top of the fifth. No outs. Tigers are beckoning. Oh, and a great stop by the catcher there on an outside fastball. Runs count 2-1.
Go get.
And a hard hit that finds some space out there. Oh, no! And the right fielder threw the ball to the center, but it didn't get caught. Runner scores, throw down to third. And mental mistakes hurt the Eagles there as the first run comes across by the Tigers.
So that play will be officially scored, a single with an error. So, runner on third with no outs. And a hard swing shot out there to center field. See if the coach sends him, and he does, and throw down to the catcher. And he's in there safely. That'll be the second run. Errors kill, ladies and gentlemen, and this is prime example. So 2 runs to come across, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And the first pitch in there for strike number 1. No one on base. Counts 0-1. 1 out. Good curveball for strike number 2. This is Scott Horn up at bat. Hard swing, and the ball's fouled back off the fence. Count remains the same, 0-2. Curveball left high. Runs count to 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and that'll be strike number 3. That'll be the second out at the top of the 5th. Brings up number 2, Tyler Lindbergh. Fastball misses outside as the first pitch of the bat. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Ball swung on, hit foul. I apologize. Counts 1-2. And another foul ball. And Burr's battling up there. Another foul. And a fastball that stays high. Count will be 2-2. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. 2 runs already across this inning. Another ball skied high foul. It still might be in play. And it's out of play. And that last foul ball hit the notorious Gopher outside the right field line. I hope that little buddy's okay. Swing on a miss, but it's corralled. Throws around to first. Boom, he's out, and that retires the side. But the damage is done as we have ball game now. Ending the top of the 5th. Score is 2-3. Atascocita Eagles on top. Hey, we'll be after you after these messages from our sponsors. You're watching live at TexanLive.com.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation, thanks to all of our great fans.
So now it's time for the model year closeout.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get a new Buick Enclave or a new Buick LaCrosse for just $299 a month.
Or get 0% interest for 60 months. Get these great deals and more at our model year-end closeout.
Texan GMC Buick on Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7. TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
He's up bottom of the fifth for the Eagles. The shortstop, number 22, Kyle Beckford.
All right, here we are in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch is swung on, and it'll be foul down the first base line. All right, here's the second pitch. And it's hit down to the third baseman who corrals it, throws over to first, boom, and there's out number one. And the Tigers have a little momentum building. Josh Martinez coming up to bat. Has a brother that played here as well before him. Now, his brother wasn't a Crochet fan like Josh was. All right, with one out here in the bottom of the fifth, Martinez is up at bat. First pitch curveball, squeals on in there for strike number one. And the second pitch of the bat skips in for ball number one. Runs count to 1-1, one out, bottom five. And a bunt attempt offered at and missed. That'll be strike number two. Balls hit on foul. All right, pitch miss outside. Runs count 2-2. And a pitch low, runs count full, 3-2, one out. And there's the swing of the miss, and the ball gets away, but it's thrown down to first, and that'll be out number two.
Designated hitter, number 21, Chris Pettis.
All right, two down here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch is outside, but catch the outside corner for strike number one. Pitch inside, catches the corner. Count will be 1-2. Now wild pitch skips in there. Runs count 2-2. And the ball's fought on and chopped for a single out to the left fielder. Great inside out swing there. And he'll reach aboard safely.
Second baseman, number 11, Jay Anderson.
And the first pitch to Anderson misses for ball number 1. And a pickoff attempt over at first, but he's in there safely. And that ball low. Runs count 2-0. And a hard hit ball finds the right center gap, and everybody's off running. Anderson's booging around second. The runner's about to score, and he does. And he's in there sliding safely for a triple. Hard hit ball by Anderson. Good job, young man. And after that 2-out base clearing triple, brings up number 17, Anthony Pagano. And first pitch to Pagano's at bats in there for strike number 1. Pagano up at bats, already committed and is headed to Texas State after this year. Count is 1-1, 2 outs, runner on third base. 1 run across here in the bottom of the 5th. That's ball low. Count is 2-1. Another pitch low in the dirt. Runs count 3-1. That's a hitter's count. Pagano can sure hit. And that outside fastball doesn't catch the plate, and he takes a walk. Solari coming up to bat. Got runners on first and third. Conroe Tigers coach is coming out to take a talk with his young pitcher. Hey, we wanted to thank one of our great sponsors out here in the Atascocita area, Cerna Insurance Agency. Texan Live is also brought to you in part by Cerna Insurance Agency, located on 9232 Will Clayton Parkway. At Cerna Insurance Agency, Inc.,
We make your decisions easy and pain-free. Our goal is to give the high-quality insurance at a low cost. So thank you to Insurance and Cerna Insurance Energy.
Switch it blues. Picture Conroe Tigers, number 16, John Conroe.
Now up to pitch for the Conroe Tigers. They're making a change, and they're bringing in number 16, John Walling.
The batter, the catcher, number 27, Alex Solano.
Up to bat after the pitching change. Runners on first and third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th is the catcher, Alex Solari. First pitch to Solari misses for ball number 1. And a little chopped ball gets through. And the runner scores. All runners move up safely by that little chopped single by Solari. Now, with 2 runners crossed in the bottom of the 5th. Solari will get a pinch runner. That'll be Stephen Hunter. First pitch is for strike number 1. Second pitch swung on and fouled back. Hard hit ball, and that'll get past center fielder out there. No, and he's in there to corral it for out number 3. Great connection there. All right, well, 2 runs come across that inning. Scores 5-2 coming into the top of the 6th. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to TexanLive.com.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
We shall flip Tigers. The center fielder number 4, David Williams.
Conroe Tigers up at bat. And a bunt attempt laid down, hit back to the pitcher, throws over to first. And that retires the first out.
The left fielder number 1, Conroe.
And the first pitch misses for ball number 1. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1. Hey, a quick update for our hometown Rockets. They're up 52-50 in the second quarter with only 34 seconds left to go. And after that foul ball, runs the count to 1-2. 1 out, no runners aboard here in the top of the 6th. And a ball chopped out to second base. He runs up, gets it, throws over to first. That'll be out number 2.
The second baseman number 5, Dawson Shipley.
Dawson Shipley coming up to bat for the Tigers. First pitch swung on and missed for strike number 1. And that ball skipping low. Count will be 1-1. And that pitch will also miss. Runs count 2-1. And that pitch misses low, and Shipley will be aboard on a walk. Brings up to bat Jordan Fisher. His counterpart, Shipley, took a walk, a 2-out walk. Foul ball swung on and knocked back after hitting Solari's hand. Runner has to stay put at first. Count will be 1-1. That pitch is in there for strike number 2. Count is 1-2, 2 outs. Runner on first here in the top of the 6th. Great curveball swung on and missed. That's strikeout number 10 on the day for Mr. Park. Throwing a gem of a game, and that'll end the top of the 6th inning. Hey, we'll be back to you after these messages from our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to Texan Live's broadcast of Atascocita and Conroe baseball.
Cerna is a local family-owned business located right on Will Clayton and a one-stop shop for your home, auto, liability, and business insurance needs. Please stop in or give us a call at 281-812-9775. We're also proud to support all of the Humble ISD athletes.
All right, here we are in the bottom of the sixth inning. Scores 5-2 with the Eagles on top. Higginbotham up to bat. The first pitch to him's ball. Oh, and the second pitch swung on and hit out to left field. Left fielder's running, but it falls in fair. And Higginbotham's aboard with a base hit.
The third baseman, number 2, Noah Payne.
And that's a good hard hit single to start out the bottom of the sixth. That pitch skips in there for ball number one. Bunt laid down, and it's thrown on by the pitcher. Makes the throw to first, but he's in there safely.
With the Blues, third Eagle entering for the shortstop Bradford. Number 8, Waylon Hall.
And during this mound visit by the coach, I want to tell you a little bit about Texan Live's upcoming 2015 4th Annual Summer Football Camp featuring NFL Pro Bowler Aaron Glenn. We're accepting the first 300 to register. Participants receive a camp shirt, wristband, a light meal all 3 days, water, Gatorade, autographed card signed by the coaches, and specialized training by professionals. This is a $25 fee this year, and that's to ensure attendance and fairness to all participants. You can sign up through TexanLive.com or give the office a call. Back to the game, there's no outs. Runner on first and second. And that first pitch fastball is in there for strike number one. That pitch misses.
Count to be 1-1. We're here in the bottom of the 6th. Eagles leading 5-2. And a bunt attempt, and it's foul. Gotta be 1-2. And a curveball missed the outside corner. Close pitch. Count will be 2-2. And a hard cut swing and miss, and that'll be a strikeout. Be the first out at the bottom of the 6th.
For the Eagles, Mr. Eagles, Minnesota Martinez. Number 3, Connor Washburn. Good job, Washburn. Let's go.
First pitch, curveball, missed outside corner, ball number 1. There's a strike. Count to be 1-1. Count is 2-2 on the batter. Runners on first and second. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch foul tip back into the catcher's glove. That'll be strike number 3. And that'll be his second out. And that brings up Chris Pesh in the top of the lineup. He's got 2 runners out there on base. And the first pitch right down the middle for strike number 1. And a bunt attempt, and it goes foul. Strike number 2. Swung on a miss. That's strike number 3. Past 3 batters put down, and they strand 2 runners out on base. And that'll be the end of the 6th inning. We'll be back in the top of the 7th. Thank you for tuning in to TexanLive.com's broadcast of high school baseball.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation, thanks to all of our great fans.
So now it's time for the model year closeout.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get a new Buick Enclave or a new Buick LaCrosse for just $2.99 a month.
Or get 0% interest for 60 months. Get these great deals and more at our model year-end closeout.
Texan GMC Buick on Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7. TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
Kick off the top of the 7-point Tigers. First baseman number 31, Adam Horsefather.
All right, here we are in the final inning, top of the 7th. Conroe Tigers have to score 3 to stay in it. The first pitch on the batter's in there for strike number 1. And that pitch misses, runs the count to 1-1. Pitch on the outside corner, but it's away. Runs count 2-1. Pitch swung on and fouled down the first base line, but it's out of play. Counts 2-2. Hey, remember that you can rewatch everything that you see here tonight at the conclusion of this game in our archive videos. You can pause, rewind, fast forward, view a play you may have missed, or simply watch a great highlight from the game right here on TexanLive.com. Swing and a miss for strike number 3, and there's the first out of the 7th inning.
Right fielder number 21, Antonio Spooky.
There's the ball chopped onto the second baseman, grabs it, throws it over to first. That'll be out number 2. 1 out left if the Conroe Tigers are going to get back into this game.
Blue, entering the game for the Tigers, number 20, Carson Nebraska.
And the first pitch to Dabowski's in there for strike number 1. Hard cut and a miss for strike number 2. One more strike and the game's over. Check swing, but it's pulled back in time. That'll be a ball. 1-2. Pitch high, runs count 2-2, 2 outs, top 7th. Eagles leading 5-2. Dabowski's battling up there, fouls that ball over to the third base dugout. Full count. Hard hit ball out to the center fielder's under it. And he'll catch that ball. That'll be a 1-hit win for Mr. Park. Final score 5-2 Atascocita Eagles. Hey, I hope you all enjoyed our live stream tonight's game here on TexanLive.com. Once again, we'd like to thank our title sponsor, Texan Drive, for their contribution making this game happen for all of us tonight. For information about upcoming games, keep checking our website for updates to see if we'll be at your school next. So, from Atascocita High School, I'm Rick Wilk, and good night!